Hi, Life Path number 9s. Welcome to your collective reading for the beginning of November 2021. This is a collective reading, so please remember that everything may or may not resonate. I ask that you simply take what does and just leave the rest. If something does resonate with you, I ask that you please hit that subscribe button and the like button, as I'm growing, this channel, and that allows me to, grow this channel, and which allows me to continue to put out readings and content for you all. I am currently accepting personal bookings, so if you are interested in booking one, the information will be in the description box below. And finally, if you're not sure of your life path number, I've also put a way to calculate it in the description box beneath this video. So go ahead and find your number, and then if you go to my channel, you can find the video that corresponds with your number. So with all that being said, I'm going to get started. I'm going to pull a few oracle cards and kind of get the current energy with you all, and then see what messages Spirit has for you for early November. All right. So we have the reverse broken heart, the reverse garden and the gate. Let's see. We also have the journey card and action. All right. I'm just going to pull a few of the angel oracle cards. Okay. We have ask and receive. Composure. Okay, life path number 9s, you all have been through some rough times. This could be rough times that happened maybe a few weeks, a few months ago, just a rough emotions, some type of pain. You've really come through it. You have come through it. And it looks like Spirit is telling you that those painful times are behind you. Those emotions, whether they're grief over someone or a relationship, pain over just a situation in your life. Spirit is just saying that those emotions are behind you and you're headed for much more peaceful, happier times. It looks like your heart is mending, or your heart is about to mend from something that you've come through. So Spirit is just saying that you've been strong, you've stayed strong through this situation, and now things are really starting to look up for you, or they are starting, or they're about to start. It's almost like the calm after the storm, right? Almost like you've worked for something or been working for something, and now you're about to start reaping the rewards, or just the benefits of, the work that you've put in or what you've been through. So it's almost like you've been praying for something. It's like you've been really praying, or just maybe manifesting something, or just really just connecting with the divine, with your spirit guides, with God, or whatever higher power you believe in. I don't care. But it definitely feels like you have been praying and asking for something. And it's almost like those prayers are starting or about to be answered. It almost feels like you all have opened yourself up to more opportunities, especially with the reverse garden and the gate, which really signifies that someone is holding themselves back from a wonderful opportunity. But it almost feels like you are open to it, or you're starting to open up to more. It's almost like you're starting to be okay and be more confident in yourself, especially in the wonderful things that are coming in for you. So it's definitely some type of gift or just opportunity for you. It could be like an increase in finances, or like a job opportunity or offer, a new relationship. But it's almost like you are opening your heart from the pain that you've been through. You're opening it back up, and you're opening yourself up to wonderful new opportunities that you've been praying for. And Spirit is just saying that we are answering your prayers. We've heard them. You've asked, and you are about to receive, or you are receiving. This does feel like an exciting new journey for you all, like an exciting new beginning, especially with the journey card and the action card, which just shows that wonderful new things are coming in for you. That thing that maybe you've been praying for, it is within reach, or you have already reached it. And so Spirit is just saying, take this time to really appreciate and take advantage and really tap into this new positive energy that is coming in for you, because you really deserve it. And it feels like Spirit is saying to take advantage of it. Take advantage of these opportunities. Take action. Don't hold yourself back. Really go after the things that you want, or the thing that you want. Spirit is also saying to keep your composure, which is don't sweat the little stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. So if it is maybe like a new career opportunity or like a job raise or something like that. Spirit is just saying that you may have people who maybe try to downplay it, who may try, to try to bring you down because they see how happy you are or just how you are ascending. And so Spirit is just reminding you to please keep your composure, because you have so many great things and wonderful new opportunities coming in for you that you really cannot sweat the small stuff, especially right now, because you've been through a lot, you've been through enough, and now it's like these are your rewards. So just keep your composure and keep your eyes focused on the prize and just on the good things that are really starting to happen for you. Okay, life path number 9s. So I'm going to see what messages Spirit has for early November, for the beginning of November. Okay, we have Goddess of the Moon, reverse yin and yang. And let's pull 2 more. We have the reverse second chakra and the World. And I'm going to see what angel messages have for you. Surrender, healing energy. So yeah, you all have definitely healed from something or overcome some type of pain or hurt. And Spirit is just saying that make sure you are continuing to focus on any type of healing that you may need. Make sure you're healing yourself. Make sure you are continuing to grow, especially from things that maybe were learning experiences for you. Spirit is just saying that you have a lot to be grateful for, and you have a lot that you've overcome. But sometimes, healing isn't a linear it's not a linear process. It's ongoing. And there may be times when old wounds may be open back up, especially during this time. Things may try to come in. And so Spirit is just reminding you to please continue to focus on yourself, especially any type of inner child healing or shadow work that you've been doing. So maybe use this time to continue that, or maybe start it if you haven't. But I just feel like this is going to be really important, especially during this time. Now, with the World card, that just means that there are so many opportunities out there for you. I'm definitely getting this energy, especially with the reverse garden and the gate. There are so many things opening up for you, especially when it comes to career and finances. The World is really just about limitless possibilities. So this could also be like some type of online platform, which I am getting that energy for some of you all. It definitely feels like maybe you're thinking about starting a side business or growing your current side hustle or business. And it feels like online platforms, so maybe like YouTube, Instagram, type of maybe Etsy shops, whatever. But Spirit is definitely saying to take advantage of that. Or if you have thought about it, this is a really great time to go after any type of goals, especially business ideas, okay? Because it feels like those could be really successful for you, or they could work out better than you even think. But that is definitely tied to that healing that I mentioned before. And also focus on things that only bring you joy. Do not focus on things that maybe suck the life out of you, that you don't truly love, because it feels like creativity is a really important part of this. And so I feel like with some of you all, you're really creative, maybe artistic as well. And so definitely don't be afraid to merge, your talents and your gifts with any business opportunities or business endeavors that you have in mind. And so I am also getting spiritualism for some of you all. So it feels like some of you all have growing gifts. So you may be intuitives yourselves, card readers, psychics, mediums. It does not matter, but it definitely feels like some of you all are on some type of spiritual journey or spiritual awakening, or you use your gifts and maybe you use them not in a professional way, but Spirit is saying you could, possibly turn this into some type of business or side hustle or whatever it may be, especially with the reverse yin and yang card, which is all about action. This is a cycle of really putting yourself out there. Stuff is happening around you externally. So don't be afraid to really go after things, especially if you're interested in maybe developing your spiritual gifts more or using them in a bigger capacity. This is definitely the time to do that. Don't be afraid. Surrender. So surrender to the divine. Some of you all, it feels like some of you all have a hard time letting go of things. You like to control things, and Spirit is just saying this is something that you cannot control. You You may not know exactly how something is going to happen, when, or, in what way, but that's okay. You have to trust the process and trust that the universe is going to work things out in your favor and things are happening for your highest good. So it definitely feels like that's really tied into coming more into your spiritual gifts. So if you have been interested in growing them more, Spirit is saying to please make sure that you are surrendering. And I know it's easier said than done because our natural instinct is to hold on to things, right? And it's kind of negative connotations when it comes to the word surrender, but this is all about surrendering to your highest good, because sometimes the things that we have planned for ourselves are nowhere as big and as abundant as what the universe has for us. So really surrender and use this time as an active time, especially during these first week or two of November, because it feels like this could maybe lead to something more for some of you all. I want to see if there are a few more Spirit Oracle cards. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have Magician in the Mirror, and we have the Reverse Thinking Woman. And then we have the Community card and the Angel of Balance. So yeah, some of you all are definitely coming more into your spiritual powers and your spiritual gifts, or just coming into your power, just period. It doesn't have to be connected to spirit or the divine. It just feels like this is definitely a powerful time for a lot of you all. It's like you're really starting to realize, like what you're capable of your mission, of your purpose, what you've been sent here to do. And it's almost like you're starting to realize that maybe you can do something bigger or something more than you've been doing. So this could mean that you're starting to realize that, the job you're not happy in, that you can maybe do more and contribute more. And you're starting to realize that bigger things are in store for you. And so Spirit is saying that, especially during this time, you're going to have some type of realizations. Spirit is also saying, please do not overthink this. Please know that things are happening the way they should be. I'm going to pull an angel card. Okay. Cut the cords and ease and grace. So Spirit is saying to please cut the cords of overthinking any negative attachments, or maybe people in your life. It could be, and I don't really assign gender to my readings, but it could be someone in your life who maybe does not have your best interest at heart, or it could be your own internal thoughts that maybe are holding you back or trying to make you doubt your own power, that I feel that you're starting to really understand and come into, or about to come into. Spirit is saying please release any negative energies, external and internal, as that could possibly set you back. And it feels like you've come a long way and you've healed from something. So please just be careful about that. Be careful about any person in your life who maybe kind of doubts you or shoots your ideas down or just anything like that. It just feels like some type of energy may try to come in, and definitely release that and really just focus on the progress you've made and how far you've come, and the things that you are realizing as far as how great you are and what you want to do in this world. Now, with the Community card and the Reversed Angel of Balance, that is just showing that this may be a busy time for you, especially as this new opportunity comes in. Spirit is just saying to please do not take on too much. Make sure you're finding balance for yourself. You're taking care of yourself, and make sure you're using help and your resources that are being given to you. The Community card is all about really associating with others, with like-minded people, individuals, any type of community groups or activities, friendships, friend groups, anything like that. And in this case, this also means like your resources. So the people who are there to help you, especially if it's something to do like with career, work-wise, your business, anything like that, your spiritual growth, just really lean on the people around you, especially during this time. Ease and grace. So again, don't take on too much. Have that balance, because that some of you all may struggle with that during this time. So this is just like an early warning to please be careful when it comes to that. Ask yourself, am I taking care of myself? Am I taking on too much? And am I really using the people around me who want to help and who care? Am I leaning on them for support? You don't have to do everything alone. And just know that you don't have to rush things. You don't have to really even though this is the time to really put yourself out there and take action, you don't have to try too hard. Just be yourself, be natural, do the things that you really love. Don't, put on any type of front or act how you think people want you to act, because it's going to be really important for you to really be yourself, especially during this time. And that's what the Ease and Grace card is all about. So yeah, definitely lean on your community resources or any type of support that you have. Don't take on too much, and make sure you are taking care of yourself the way you should be, and make sure you're just, you're being your true natural self. So I'm going to just pull a few of the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards before I wrap up this reading. And if this reading is resonating with you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And thank you so much for joining me for this reading, Life Path number 9s. All right. So we have courage. We have back to basics. Treat your body well, all about that balance, and tune in and connect. So yeah, again, this is, I'm definitely getting spiritual awakening, spiritual evolution, spiritual growth. Tune in and connect. Spirit is asking you to please listen. Please, if you pray, if you meditate, continue to do those things and really pay attention to what messages or signs or symbols you may be seeing, what you may be getting, because it feels like Spirit is trying to connect with you and give you guidance and messages. And some of you all are not listening or are having trouble being open to them. So Spirit is just asking you to please tune in and connect, and really look around you in everyday life and see what signs and messages you may be receiving, because it feels like, you are divinely supported, protected, and being guided right now. So you just need to make sure you're open to that, especially during this time. It feels like for some of you all, the signs may be picking up. So maybe you're seeing more and more angel numbers. Maybe you're seeing more and more like, butterflies or feathers, or however your spirit guides connect with you. And so, and during this beginning part of November, it definitely feels like you're definitely going to be, kind of spoken to more. So just make sure you're paying attention to that. Treat your body well. So again, that balance thing, making sure you're taking care of yourself in all areas of yourself. Make sure you're treating your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and your emotional. Make sure all your cups are filled up, because you all are like, the humanitarians. You're the nurturers, right? So you care so much for so many people. Are you caring for yourself? Or in the past, have you done that? Have you had a bad habit of that? So during this time, just make sure that you are doing things that you enjoy. You are doing things that are good for your body. So exercising, meditating, whatever it is that works for you, just do it. Especially as things are getting busy and these new opportunities are coming in for you. That's going to be a really important part of staying centered and staying grounded, and just, kind of letting off some of that excess energy. And speaking of centering and grounding, back to the basics, it's all about reducing the clutter in your life and getting back to the center, getting back to just you, letting go of any of the extra things that don't serve you, or just aren't good for you. Really reevaluating what's important in your life. And it does feel like you all have let things go, or have started to let things go that don't serve you. So Spirit is just asking you to please continue with that if you've already started, or if you struggle with that, make sure you prioritize that, especially during this time, because you won't be able to see all the wonderful opportunities coming in for you if things are so cluttered and blocked, right? So just make sure you're getting back to the basics. And finally, have courage. I feel like some of you all are really opening up more and getting comfortable with the idea, and getting comfortable with the new opportunities coming in for you. So please have courage. Remember, you are powerful. As you come into your power more, just know that things are happening for a reason. Everything is, perfectly timed, divinely timed. Have courage. Just know that you are powerful. You are capable enough to take on these things that are happening for you. So really embrace them as they come, because it feels like big things are really in store for you, Life Path number 9s. And I can't wait for you to receive all the things that you are owed. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next time.